women. Women are just as bad as men, but men don't complain as much. Man astrology. The truth about women is coming out. The way a woman will have a man stabilizing and securing her sustenance, but she'll be frolicking with the one that she really loves, but then she'll be afraid of the man that she really loves. Baby, talk to good men. We act like good men don't exist. And then I talk to women in a different space because I don't like them like that. Women cheat just as much as men do. They just do it better, and men don't complain as much because I got a homeboy, right? He's dealing with a woman and she's got a man, but she really loves him. But how do women act in that situation? Oh my God, you're being sleazy. You're a dog. You already got them. They're so loud. You know what he does? He talks to her and asks her, why are you treating this man like this? He questions her humanity and he challenges her. Homegirl has another man paying her bills, and she let her current man pay for her coochie wax, and she took that coochie to my homeboy, and my homeboy's asking her, why would you do him like that? And he's telling her, I can't be with you, I can't fuck with you a certain way while you're doing this. That's how men are. Men are simple. He's not screaming, he's not yelling, he's being truthful, and every time he's too truthful, she dips because women don't like truth. I have a friend who's gay. Well, I guess he's bi, but he wanted to be with a woman. And, he found a woman, a Scorpio. And negative Scorpio women, they go around siphoning men because exchange, and they have the power to do it. A Scorpio Virgo woman, you're going to find a man to worship you, period. But she has her car in her ex's name, but she's trying to hold on to him too. Then she's going to see the ex, and my friend is wondering where she's at. She's asking to get her nails done and her hair done. And he's talking to me in the aftermath of the relationship while he's about to go back to men. He's like, she was so ungrateful. She was so entitled. She was nasty. She was insidious. She came home with an STD after fucking with her ex. You know how many women are between two men? But men, any situation I've seen, men they don't fly up in arms. They actually, men are just so, okay, whatever, but you shouldn't be doing shit like that. Women scream and cry, and I'll be asking women to pick an argument because, okay, women, we're being sexualized. Men are forcing us to go out and be hoes and be sexualized, and we don't want that. But then at the same time, men can't handle the fact that you are living in your sexual freedom and your sexual liberty, and men want you in the house in turtlenecks and pants down to your toes and shit. Or, rip down the patriarchy. Men only want to abuse us with money and sustenance. Then it's like men need to pay for everything. They need to go back to what they would do. You don't hear men don't ask shit from women. They don't. Men don't ask. But women position it like that because they can't make a decision because women are chaotic. And I'm thinking about all the women in my life versus the men. Think about the women in your family, okay? And if you've been abused by a man, cut this off, okay? If you're a good high vibrational woman, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking about women and men as a whole. Humans abuse humans. And I never want to invalidate a woman's abuse if she has been abused by a man, an uncle, or dad. And I'm sorry that happened to you. This don't apply to you, okay? Because he was fucked up and wrong. But going back to the macro, you know how many women I know who are in between two men and neither of those men know? And when I say men don't ask women of shit, women ask shit of each other and don't even realize that. Men didn't ask you to take your ass to work. It was them bulldaggers in the 70s fighting in the street to be able to work because low-key they wanted to be men. Now women blame men. Men never asked women to be more sexual. Women did that on their own, and now they blame men. Men also never asked a woman to be submissive. Men don't ask women to be submissive. Yet, if they did, what's the problem when women claim to only want to be submissive? You see how women don't know what they want? And I'm not talking about individual women, but when you look at the macro of a man and the macro of a woman, men are quiet. They don't say shit. They just work. Women, fuck the patriarchy. Bring back the patriarchy because we want men to pay for shit. Stop sexualizing us. Allow us to be more sexual. A friend of mine was just telling me a story about a man. And I know so many men who this has happened to. In fact, one of my homeboys called me. He just met a girl and they ended up having sex. and he wanted to make her a wife. He didn't care that they fucked on the first night. She wouldn't call him back. He's broken. He is broken. I can see it in his eyes, his mind. He can't think. What happened when a woman, first of all, you can't fuck a woman and not call her back. She guards herself against that, but women do that to men all the time because when she's ovulating, when she needs it, she done stole your soul and put it on you like a wife, but after she nuts, now she's gonna disappear. She don't want that stain on her. She don't want another body on her. That's a woman. And I'm starting to understand why women attract so much bullshit, because the bitch has been bullshit, but she never told nobody. Women don't tell anybody when they do shit. Women have to be perfect. I know, and I've seen it in my own family. In my own family, I've been the only one to send a woman to hell for what she did to a man because everybody else is romanticizing and purifying her. I said, no, bitch, you're sleazy, you're dirty, and a lot of the shit that's happened to you is because of what you did to that man. People won't tell women that. Women hide that. And I get it in readings too, because I provide space for women, because I take care of women by telling them the truth, because that's what women want, but they don't want it from straight men. They love it from gay men. Baby, I can send a woman to hell with truth, and she'll break down crying and admit everything. Straight men don't have that power or space, and I do not know why.